We're a planet of outlaws now.
Apparently.
I'd like to see a film about people with just humans are the evil people. Because we're always the oppressed people.
We are indeed. Oh, Chris Pratt, just actual perfection.
If you've not seen Parks and Recreation, what the hell is wrong with you?
No life.
Two thugs. I love that it's a tiny little raccoon.
Yeah.
And they call it a thug.
He's dangerous.
He's
dangerous like the best. Is that Glenn Close?
Yes, it is.
Fuck yeah.
That was Glenn Close. The yellow is so unflattering on them.
No.
Especially you can't have green skin and wear yellow. It totally clashes. Because that's the most important thing when you're in prison.
At least it's not yellow spandex, you know, like a little nod to X-Men there.
I mean, we could put Sebastian Stan in there.
Okay.
Just have the Winter Soldier all of a sudden pop up and just beat the shit out of Ronan. And then the Guardians of the Galaxy turn up and be like,
join us. Chris Pratt can save me any day.
It's just like you'd have Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Evans.
The trio of Chris's in one film.
It's Chris cubed.
Chris cubed. Oh my god. If
so
you're not anticipated for this film, there's something wrong with you. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 7. I would love to give it a 7 out of 7, but we can't be biased here. I think that's a good score because, you know, you've got the sex appeal of Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana. Is that how you pronounce her name?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You have explosions. You're in outer space, and space is the coolest thing ever. And
I love how you added explosions.
It's an epic trailer. It is, but when you look at it, it's very similar to a lot of Marvel trailers. And
give it a 4 out of 7. And before you guys all jump through the screen and kill me, Claire, I can see you doing that face. I'm giving it. It feels like a rom-com trailer to me. Like, it's all very happy, and then all of a sudden you've just got half-naked girl and half-naked guy. It feels like a rom-com.
It's not a problem.
A rom-com. You could do, like, Valentine's Day Marvel style.
Oh.
I think I just broke the internet.
Fanfics, here we come.
It's like a rom-com. And I don't know, I guess I expected more of it because, especially with all the fuss at Comic-Con about it, I guess I expected it to be like... I mean, yes, it's got explosions and it's great.
It has been pretty hyped up, so hopefully
the film delivers for us, and hopefully we'll actually review the film and not the half-naked glory of Chris Pratt's body. That's what she'll be doing.
Oh, definitely. That's my review there.
She doesn't even go to movies to watch the actual plot, she just goes to watch the half-naked men.
I'm not even ashamed. There you have it. If you watch any further than this point, there are going to be spoilers.
And we're not even sorry for them. We're really not.
We take no responsibility.
So if you watch past this point, you are responsible for spoiling the movie on your own. We went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy, so we're going to review it now, after the trailer, which you guys should have just seen. So the reason we have a different coloured sheet is because the other sheet is currently on my bed and part of my blanket nest. Sorry.
It's cold up here, we need all the blankets. Blown away.
Oh my god. Just... I can't even... Actually, no, we can. We can.
It is something you have to go see for yourself, but take it from us, it was incredible.
It's one of those movies that I would definitely justify spending the $20 to go and see.
Oh, definitely.
It's not one of those films that you have to wait for DVD release. Do not, if you can, go and see it in the cinemas. It's so worth it.
And we saw it in 2D, but I think it would actually be pretty good in 3D as well. But it depends.
Like that battle scene at the end?
Yes.
And coming against the bright yellow shit. Oh my god.
And you could definitely tell that there were some things designed specifically for 3D so that you get the effect. Well,
the cast.
I'm just going to put it out there, Chris Pratt, half naked.
We all knew it was coming.
It was coming.
It was coming. Yeah.
But, like, even in that, he's an awesome actor. He was he was Star-Lord. He got the character across so well and just...
Even though he was half naked in some of those scenes, I felt like it was justified half naked.
Oh, definitely.
You know how you get some films and it's just completely unashamed bias?
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary nakedness.
Yeah. What? Honestly, star-studded. That's the only way.
Lee Pace.
Lee Pace, Glenn Close, Michael Rooker. He was just badass, you know.
I just so much love for Lee Pace right now. Although half the time when I was watching the film, I kept expecting to see the eyebrows and I kept expecting to see like the pointed elvish ears. I think I'm still in Middle Earth. And Thanos! Thanos was
Bye.
back. Finally, we saw him at the end of Avengers. And now I was really honestly expecting him in Thor: The Dark World because
that's what you expect. That's what everybody.
That's what I expected. And then all of a sudden, he just disappeared off the face of the earth. And then with Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and we're sitting there in the cinema. Thanos comes on screen, and there's me going.
I was just like, I had to close my eyes because I didn't think it was real. But
I had to pinch her a couple of times.
I avoided looking at spoilers for this because like. It was going to be a nice surprise to see what we were going to get. So like when we got like big Thanos shots, I was just blown away.
Yeah. I just say, can I get an amen to Groot? An amen to Groot. He was, oh my god, Vin Diesel, all the awards just to Vin Diesel.
He literally had 4 words in total.
I think it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Definitely.
Which was great. What are our down points of this film? There's not a lot.
Oh, definitely not.
There's definitely not.
The weird thing is, we both discussed this, and we feel like there's just something missing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not anything major. It's just at the end of it, I walked out and I was just. It was a great film, and I was gibbering, and it was fabulous, and I couldn't make any English sense at all.
Make any English sounds.
No, it's because there wasn't much of a link back to the other Marvel films. I think we're so used to having everything
together.
meshed together that now that Guardians is sort of its own separate...
Its own branch, really.
Yeah.
Now.
I mean, I know they said that they're going to come back, that they're going to sort of bring it all together.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I just felt like it wasn't...
The only link we do have to Avengers or like the other Marvel films is Thanos, and like even then...
And the Collector.
Oh yes, then the Collector. Yeah.
This is what it was missing, the Marvel twist. The Marvel twist is something that I've been thinking about recently. I've been writing a blog post about that, which will be going up soon. Every Marvel film has had like a bet you weren't expecting this to happen. Yeah.
Visually, it was superb. It was dynamic. There was always things to look at.
Bright colours.
Like the costuming was stunning. Obviously, the makeup, like Nebula and Gamora. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
You look so guilty when you say
that.
that.
I do, because like, I honestly, when you first see it, it blows your mind. You want to give it a 10 out of 10, but when you think about it afterwards, that's when it hits you that there are flaws, there are things that are missing. And for me, that feeling that something was missing has hit me really hard, and that's why I've brought it down to an 8. It's something that you can't think about it and try and fill in with like, you know, fabulous cast, fabulous effects, fabulous costuming. That doesn't take away from the fact that there still is something missing in the plot line, in the way that it was brought around as a story. So, yeah, 8 out of 10 for me.
I'm going to go the same way as you, but I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10, just because the half mark is just an extra thing, because I so much love for Groot and Vin Diesel as Groot. I love the fact that there was so much effort put into that character, even though he says absolutely sweet FA throughout the whole film, and yet you can see exactly what that thing is thinking every step of the way.
Every time.
As I said earlier in the video, I don't really understand why John C. Reilly was made a big fuss over in the film. Like, I love him to death, but for me, I didn't feel like it was necessary. He could have just made a surprise cameo, and I really wouldn't have, and I would have been a bit more like, oh, you know, oh my god, it's John C. Reilly. But there was no link
to the next film. It shows you that they're not ready for.
They are nowhere near ready for any of us to see anything from Age of Ultron aside from what we were given at Comic-Con.
And that was hardly anything.
And that was fuck all. I think next up for us is Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. Claire's really excited about that, as you can see.
My wife.
She wishes.
Right.
She can dream. But we're going to be reviewing Lucy next, so if you want to see that video from us, hit subscribe. If you think we've left something out of our review, you can always comment it below. Share this video, you know, tweet it, Tumblr it. Bye.
Bye.